We're continuing to follow developments from the Middle East. The body tasked with choosing Iran's next supreme leader say they have reached a decision without naming the candidate chosen. That's according to the semi-official Mehr news agency. One of the senior clerics says it's now up to the Assembly's Secretariat to announce the decision. Another member of the council said in a video that the candidate was selected based on Khamenei's guidance, that Iran's top leader should be hated by the enemy. Two Iranian sources told Reuters last week that the clear favorite was Khamenei's son, Mojtaba Khamenei. An Iranian official says overnight U.S.-Israeli airstrikes damaged several oil facilities in the capital. Israel reports it hit a number of fuel storage facilities in Tehran, while local news agencies report the Iranian oil ministry say fuel depots were hit by strikes in 3 areas. This reported targeting of Iran's oil infrastructure will deepen global markets' concerns about crude production and exports from the Gulf region, where shipping transport has been effectively halted. At least 4 people are dead in Lebanon's capital after an Israeli strike hit an apartment at the Ramada hotel building. Video shows the aftermath of the deadly strike, where 10 people were also injured. Israel said it targeted key commanders of Iran's elite Quds force of the Revolutionary Guards operating in Beirut, but did not name them. The attack marks the first Israeli strike to hit the heart of Beirut since Israel-Hezbollah hostilities resumed last week. This morning, explosions ringing out in the capital's southern suburbs, with smoke seen rising in the air from a neighboring city. Lebanon was pulled into the widening U.S.-Israel war on Iran last Monday after Iranian proxy Hezbollah fired rockets and drones into Israel. Israel responded with heavy strikes across southern and eastern Lebanon and near Beirut. Eyewitness footage shows fire engulfing a building in Kuwait today in the capital city of Kuwait City. The building belongs to the Public Institution for Social Security. The department said on social media that its main premises had been targeted, resulting in material damage to the building. Firefighters were able to extinguish the blaze as the country's army said fuel storage tanks belonging to the Kuwait International Airport were also attacked by drones. U.S. President Donald Trump denied involvement in a strike that killed more than 160 people at a girls' elementary school in southern Iran last week.
Based on what I've seen, that was done by Iran.
Is that true, Mr. Hegson? It was Iran who did that?
We're certainly investigating.
Still investigating?
But the only side that targets civilians is Iran.
We think it was done by Iran. Because they're very inaccurate, as you know, with their munitions. They have no accuracy whatsoever. It was done by Iran.
An analysis by the Associated Press using satellite images taken this week in Iran show most of the school was reduced to rubble, with a crescent shape punched into its roof, a pattern associated with a targeted airstrike. Iran has blamed Israel and the U.S. for the blast, but neither country accepted responsibility. Speaking with reporters aboard Air Force One, Trump didn't rule out the U.S. sending ground troops to Iran, but said it would require a very good reason.
I don't think it's an appropriate question. You know, I'm not going to answer it. Could there be? Possibly, for a very good reason. Have to be very good reason. And I would say if we ever did that, they would be so decimated that they wouldn't be able to fight at the ground level.
Trump attended a dignified transfer ceremony on Saturday for 6 U.S. service members who were killed during Iran's retaliatory strikes against Kuwait on Monday. Other key members of the Trump administration also attended the service, including Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth, Vice President J.D. Vance, and U.S. Special Envoy to the Middle East, Steve Witkoff. Trump says he intends to keep U.S. deaths in the war to a minimum.